Hello, this is S7Use, and today I want to show you a application I developed for the past few days, or over the weekend, better to say. So essentially, it's a server browser for the desktop. Many of you maybe know this site or this website, where you basically can search up like servers for Quake Live. And to make this a little bit like more accessible, or how should I put it, not as a website, more like for the desktop itself, I made this application here. It's basically the same thing, but just on the desktop, like I said. And you can basically, pretty much essentially do the same thing like you do here. You basically just search for the server you want to play, right? But it comes with a little bit more features. Once you download the program and install it, you get presented with this home screen here, which basically has a filter section up here, which you also can expand and collapse. You can also full screen the application. So down here we have, like under the filters, we have the servers, right, which are fetched by Steam itself. And you can just click on the server. Let's pick Relax, and then you see here the server list. It is split in between two teams, red and blue team, as usual. And down below you see the history of the server, like the player history, server map, and that's for the past 7 days. Then it's gonna fetch new history. And you can as well create own lists of like favorites. Let's say you wanna make a new list. Let's call it easy servers create list. And one thing I want to mention here, these lists are all stored on your local PC, so there's nothing I save in this case. That means when you uninstall the program, that means all the data is wiped. So just to mention this. You created a new list, right? Then you can go back to the server list and pick one of those. Let's see, easy. You just go on add to favorites. Then you can pick the list and then click on add to list. And then it's added here. And it also shows how many players are like playing on your favorite servers right here on the sidebar, which is pretty cool actually, in my opinion. And apart from that, you can also like enable notifications. For that, you go into notifications right here, and then you're gonna link your Discord. That means when you link your Discord, you can receive notifications right in your Discord. So in case, let's see, let's do one for Relax, 3 slots. Playing slots left. That means, let's see. So the thing how it works is, in this case, it says right here, when a server has a match of 4 versus 4, right? And you wanna get a notification when one slot is free. In this case, when the server shows 7-8, right? So there's one player missing for the match. So you put 1 and create a rule. And then when the server is 7-8, so one player is missing, you get right into, like, you get a notification here, and you can join the server. That's what it does. So but for now I'm not gonna show you that because it's usually taking a little bit until this is happening. But this is essentially what it does, right? Yeah, and you can watch list some players if you want. So let's say you wanna put on, you can just track player, and then when you, like, let's say you it's a new day, right? Open that server browser, you see Mrs. is playing. Oh, let's join him. So that is it for, right? What else can you do here? Oh yeah, right. There's you can pick if you want to start up on Windows. It's also available in like more languages, in Dutch. What else? Danish, German, English, whatever. And then you can set your Discord presence. That means when you join a server, it's basically gonna look like this, right? So others see where you play and on what server and what map. And also when you switch the server, it also updates. When you wanna do that, you need to add your Steam ID there. So that, because the limitation we have is Quake Live is basically not like supporting Discord at all. So that's why we use our Steam ID. The way it works is that server browser is checking QL stats, checks for your Steam ID where are you playing, and then it updates your presence. That's how it works. But you can of course just disable that if you want. Also one more thing. For private servers, when you join a private server, it's gonna ask for your password. I think is it CTF? I think it's CTF, not sure. You can pick to save this on your local PC. So when you save this, it's saved like on your local PC, and when you join, it's pre-filled and you can just join the game. That's also one thing, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, essentially this is the server browser I worked on, and if you want, it's also for free. Of course, for Linux and for Windows. You can get it from here. And also the Windows Total, that's the latest version, is also undetected. That means this is of course no virus. Why would I make a video about a virus, right? And it's also open source. So just in case, right? On GitHub. And one more thing. It may be possible that when you install the program, that you get this screen here, which says that the application or the exe is unrecognizable, because this is not a signed program. Like when Microsoft requires your software to be signed, and the thing is with that is certification for this is like, I don't know, 500 euros or something for 1 year. And since this is just a hobby project, I don't see it necessary buying such a thing. Or yeah, I don't know, man. It's just useless in my opinion. So in case you get this screen, you just click on more info and then run anyway. There should be a white button then, and it says run anyway, and then you can install it. So yeah. With that being said, the link is down below. It's free to use for you. If you like encounter any bugs or something, you can just tell me on Discord or on Steam or anywhere else. Here in the About section, you can see my socials. There you can also tell me some, I don't know, feedback or whatever you want. Or don't do it at all, I don't care. But I would love to hear some feedback, of course. So it's not a must, but it's appreciated, of course. So yeah, with that being said, have fun with this application, and I'm gonna keep updating the program with more features in the future, of course. So yeah, that's it for today, and bye bye guys. I have one more thing which I decided to do after the record. So some of you may be concerned about me saving passwords or what else, some data of your computer or whatever. This is the proof that it's not the case. The only thing that I save is server snapshots from Steam. Basically what it does, it fetches all the servers and puts it in a database. So you always have the latest information about the server. That is what I'm saving basically. Just snapshots from servers, and then you get the data on your server list, right? The same thing for the server history. Basically what it says is the last map and the last game mode, the player count, and that is what it's returned to the server list. But apart from that, I save nothing. So just for you who's concerned about me saving passwords or whatever, yeah, this is a proof that I am not saving anything. regarding that. So yeah, just a catch up. So yeah, just so you know.